Hello and welcome. In this video, I am going to talk about regression. Regression is one of the most important topics for statistics and it is used for doing prediction. So whenever based on old data, we want to predict something, we are going for regression. You might be remembering that before regression, we also studied correlation. Correlation talks about strength of association between two variables. So we are getting value of R and R varies from -1 to +1. All of you are aware of. Closer the value of R to the 1, higher the association between giving pair of variables, right? But how much, that it does not tells. It tells that there is a very strong association between given pair of variables. In order to find out how much, we are going to depend upon regression. So impact of variable A on B and how much that impact is, that we can find out through regression. So how to find out regression? So regression basically talks about what? Linear equation. So the equation of linear equation is something like this: y equal to a plus bx. Okay, y equal to a plus bx. This is the linear equation, and whatever we want to predict, that is y here. Y we want to predict. What is a? A is known as intercept. A is known as what? Intercept, whereas x is the dependent variable. Sorry, the x is what? Independent variable. Y is dependent variable. Okay. So what is b? B is known as slope of the variable. Y is dependent variable, a is intercept, b is slope, x is independent variable. Let me give you one example: salary versus experience. So all of you know with your experience that higher the experience, higher the salary will be. But for every year of experience, how much change in the salary is going to happen? If we are going to get data for some specific sector, we can find out that for every year of experience, how much more salary they can get. So how to understand this y equal to a plus bx? Let me draw this graph. Suppose this is the salary on the y axis and experience on the x axis. If anybody does not have any experience, do you think he is going to get zero salary? Anybody does not have any experience, do you think they will work for zero salary? No, they are going to work for some minimum salary. So this is 0. This side year of experience, maybe 5 year, 10 year, 15 year, 20 year, and so on. This is maybe 50,000, 100,000, 150,000, and so on. So with zero experience, this says that they are going to get some 51,000 rupees. So this one is known as what? Intercept. Intercept. That's what I told. Intercept. It means for zero experience, person are going to get some salary, but for every year of change, how much difference in the salary? So for every year, this is known as what? Slope. This distance is known as slope. So this is what we are going to find out by say what? Regression, by solving the regression. So now let us check that how to solve the regression. So here I told experience versus salary, and they are going to get some salary even if they are not having any experience. So this is what intercept. This line is going to be known as intercept. So our equation is y equal to a plus bx, and we are going to get some of the data for x and y. Sometimes we are required to solve y, sometimes we are required to solve x. So y on x, this is equation of y on x. In the same way, we are going to solve y equal to v m plus n y, y plus ny. Okay, fine. So these are two equations. So now let us see how we can work with that. Okay, so the first equation, the what formula to find out regression. There are many formula. I'm going to tell you one formula which will be very easy to remember, and you will be able to solve problem very easily. So y minus y bar. So this is equation of y on x equal to summation xy. It is same as we did for correlation. You can check my correlation video, divided by summation, here y is there, summation x square into x into x bar. This is for y on x equation. In the same way, if y is given and you have to find out x, then we have got our equation x minus x bar equal to summation xy divided by summation y square into y minus y bar. So these are two equations by which you can find out equation for y on x, and second one is x on y, and putting everything in this formula you will be able to find out the what both the equations easily, and then put the value of x or y, and you can do the prediction of the value. So let us check the another example. Here we have been given data, and in this question both the equations has been asked. But many times what happens, instead of equation they will give one value of x, they will ask y to predict, or they will give value of y, they will ask you x to predict. So here we have got capital employed in lakh and sales volume. So these data has been given to us, and we are required to find out both the regression line, that is y equal to what and x equal to what, both the regression line we have to find out. So how to solve it? So both these data I kept here in this table. Okay, and you might be remembering that for capital X, what I told in my previous example, it is x minus x bar, capital X equal to x minus x bar, capital Y equal to y minus y bar. Okay, this is y minus y bar. Then x square of this, square of this, and xy, and then we are going to get everything we put in the equation, we will get our data. So if we add all capitals employed in lakh, we are going to get this as summation of small x equal to 75. If you add all of them, we are going to get 75, and if you add all these things, we are going to get summation of y equal to 50. Now let us see how many data points we are having. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 75 by 8 will give us, if we do this, will get what? 75 by 8. This is going to give x bar equal to 75 by 8 and y bar equal to 50 by 8. Okay. So let me divide it and write it the value. 75 divided by 8, 9.375. This is how much we are getting? 9.375. and 50 by 8 we will get 50 divided by 8 equal to 6.25. This is what? 6.25. So we got both the things. X bar we got how much? I am writing here 9.375, and y bar we got how much? 6.25. Now from this we are going to subtract and we are going to write all the values. So let me write all the values. 7 minus 9.375, 9.375 minus 2.375. This is next 8 minus this. So 1 will get added. So 3.375. This is 5, 2 less. 5 minus 7, 8, 8 minus this. Yeah. 1 point, sorry, this is going to be 1.375. 1.375. Next one is 5 minus 9.375. We are going to get 4.375. 9 minus 9 point, so we are going to get 0.375. Next one is 12 minus 9.375. Next one is 12 minus, so 2.625. This is 2.625. 9 minus, this is again 0.375. 1.375, and 15 minus 5.625. In the same way, we have to find out value of y minus y bar. So y is how much? 4. 4 minus, so let me write everything again. 4 minus 6.25, that is minus 2.25. Next is 5 minus. Next is 5 minus. This is minus 1.25. Next one is 2 minus. So minus 4.25. It is minus 4.25. Next is 6 minus. So this will become 0.25. 9 minus 2.75. 2.75. Next is 5 minus the mean value. So minus 1.25. Minus 1.25. 7 minus 0.75. 0.75. Next is 12 minus. 12 minus. So this is going to be 5.75. 5.75. Now next we are required to do square of these values. Okay. So let me now do square. 2.375. 2.375 to the power 2. 5.64. 5.64. Second is 1.375. 1.375. It is 1.89. 1.89. Next one is 4.375. 4 point, that is 19.14. 19.14. Next is 0.375 square. It is 0.14. Next is 2.625. Next is 2.625. This is 6.89. 6.89. 375 already we wrote. 0.14. 0.14. 1.375 is 1.89 we already wrote, and 5.625, 5 point, that is 31.64. 31.64. We got x. In the same way we are going for y. 2.25 square. 2.25 square. 5.06. 5.06. Next one is 1.25 square. 1.25 square. 1.56. 1.56. Next is 4.25. 4.25 is 18.06. 18.06. Next is 0.25 square. That is 0.6. 0.062. Next one is 2.75. 2.75. 2.75. 7.56. 7.56. Next is 1.25. 1.25. So 1.56. 1.56. Oh yeah, already we did that. 0.75. Next is what? 0.75. 0.75. It is 0.56. 0.56. And last one is 5.75. 5.75. It is 33.06. Now we need to add all x square, all xy, and then next we are required to take x into y. So these calculation right now I am going to do in Excel so that we can save the time and I can show you the process. So let me calculate these values in Excel and I am going to put these values over here. So hope you are able to see my screen. So I'm going to do that calculation which I was showing by hand over here. So I need mean value. Mean value I can find out by average of this. So this I was doing manually. Now I will just do everything here and I will show you how we can do. So this is the average value we got. Okay, maybe average. Now x is equal to x minus x bar. Fine. So all these values of x we are going to get here. In the same way, all value of y is equal to y minus y bar, and all value of y we are going to get here. X square is equal to this power 2. We will take up to 2 decimal. So up to 2 decimal, you have to do it manually, which I was trying to show you, is equal to y square. Y to the power 2. This also up to 2 decimal, 2 or 3 decimal, yeah. Now x into y is equal to x into y. This also I am going to take till 2 decimal. Yeah. So this is the data which I got. Let me put it in the PPT which I was showing to you. This one. Now I am going to put those value which I created just now here. Let me make it little smaller, and okay, it's getting disturbed. No, not an issue. This I calculated. I will take one more slide and I will put that data here to show you that how things are coming and then how to solve it. Hope you are able to see it now. So we have got all these calculations, and x square, y square and xy, these values are here. So now what is required to be done? If we have to find out x on y, that is the first thing. So if you remember the formula, I'll write it once again. What I wrote, y minus y bar equal to summation xy divided by summation x square into x minus x bar. That's what I wrote. Okay. So y minus, what is y bar? So this is y bar we have found in the previous slide. So y bar we have got 6.25. So here put the value of y bar 6.25 equal to summation xy we got 66.25. 66.25 divided by summation x square. How much we got? 60. This thing, if you add this thing, that is x square 65.88 into x. This we don't know. X bar we know, which was here 6 point. X bar we know 9.375. 9 point 9.375. So now equate this y minus 6.25 equal to, this will go close to 1. If you see both the number, now they are very close. So let me put it in the calculator. So it is going to be 66.25 divided by 65.88. It is coming 1.005, very close to 1, as I told you. This is 1.005. We can take 1.006, okay, because it is 5 6. So I am taking 1.006, multiply with this x minus this, we are going to multiply again with 9, okay, because this value is going to be multiplied with x multiplied by 9.37. So 9.375 into 1.00006, it is giving 9.431. 9.431. Now y equal to this minus 6, we will take other side, it will become 6.25 minus 9.431 plus 1.006x, right? Now just take the difference. So 6.25 minus 9.431, it is coming. So my y on x, first equation, y equal to minus 3.181 plus 1.006x. So this becomes my y on x equation, right? So if x value will be given, in case x, that is the first one, capital employed, suppose it is given 20, what will be value of sales in the volume? Put this value 20 here, 20 into 120 plus 3. So 23.18 something is going to come. So the, this will go minus, na? So 20 minus 3.18. So around 16 point some 2. That is going to become the value of y. In the same way, when you have to find out x value, I will write equation here, x minus, it is capital X actually, x minus x bar equal to summation x y divided by summation y square into y minus y bar. You know what is x bar in the previous slide. You know value of y square, this one is y square, this is y square, this is xy, summation of xy. Put everything, find out x, it is capital X, yeah. Find out what is going to be equation of x. Write your answer in the comment. Comment your answer. Fine. And then this y, if it is given, if this y is given, you can calculate value of x. This is how we do prediction of value using regression. Hope you understood it. Based on this, whatever problems are there, you can solve, and you will be able to get it correctly. So equation, these two, very simple. Y minus y bar equal to summation xy by summation x square into x minus x bar, and for x minus x bar, the same thing. So only these terms are changing, and here if it is y, here it is x, here if it is x, here it is y. Fine. So hope you understood the regression, and you will be able to make this equation. Fine. So let us see that you are able to answer it or not. Happy learning and take care.